We start tonight with a look at the Empire State Building, which is lit up in pink earlier this evening to honor the iconic performer, personality, and philanthropist Dolly Parton. Just a few hours ago, her publicist announced Parton died at a Nashville hospital after a brief battle with cancer. Just a few days ago, she announced she was dealing with some health issues she had not paid attention to while caring for her husband, who died in 2025. Friends, family, and fans have been sharing their memories and love for the legendary performer since her nephew announced her passing through a video on Instagram.
She knew when something needed to change. And what did she say? She said, when you know better, you do better. You know, when you find out something was wrong, you fix it, you change it, you know. She's done a lot for the kids of our community, for everyone here.
She was an icon. She'll never be replaced. She's just magical.
When we had the fires here, she was the first one to step up and set up the My People Fund to give people money who had lost everything.
Over the past 2 decades, Dolly performed right here in the Tampa Bay area. This is video of her last public appearance. It was June 24th at the opening of Dolly's Tennessean travel stop in Cornersville. In her lifetime, Parton wrote and performed more than 3,000 songs. 25 of them reached #1 on the Billboard charts. Dolly Parton was 80 years old. President Trump ordered flags to lower to half staff in her honor. Her voice spanned generations, and so did her generosity. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Sarah Oppman shows us how Parton's music and mission left a lasting mark right here in Tampa Bay.
From a Tennessee mountain home to the biggest stages in the world, Dolly Parton built a legacy with a voice that was unmistakable and a heart that reached far beyond country music.
Dolly's always been very iconic. She's always been exactly the same person, always.
Here in Central Florida, David Bellamy of the Bellamy Brothers remembers first meeting her in the Panhandle more than 4 decades ago.
You know, seeing her the first time was like, it's kind of like seeing Elvis, you know. 2, 3, 4.
Later, they recorded a duet version of the Bellamy Brothers hit,
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil?
We spent about half a day in the studio with her, just mostly laughing.
Behind the laughter and that legendary voice, Bellamy saw a singer, songwriter, and musician he called every inch a pro.
And she's so talented, you know, she did everything.
But Parton's local impact isn't just written in songs. It's also written on the pages landing in Tampa Bay mailboxes every month.
And through our books, I think it spreads just a little bit of like Dolly's kindness.
Dolly's Imagination Library has delivered millions of free books to children around the world.
Giving free books to the kids in the area will help continue her legacy.
From spotlights to storybooks, the Queen of Country promised to always love you. Tonight, the world is singing it back. Sarah Oppman, 10 Tampa Bay News.
Some remarkable memories there. Parton started the Imagination Library in 1995, inspired by her father, who never learned to read or write. Up Pinellas has provided books through the program for 3 years, reaching more than 500 local children so far, and plans to expand into another Pinellas County community.